Hey, what's going on? I'm here with another build guide, this time for Rapid Fire. I enjoyed this build. Wasn't my favorite. My favorite so far has been Barrage, but this build was pretty good to run. I'd say this build right here can push tier 85. I wouldn't push it past that just because I don't have the perfect roll on my gear, but it is a still pretty good build. Alright, let's jump into the helmet. For the helmet, I am running Mangler's Aspect. Mangler's Aspect is becoming one of my favorite aspects. It just gives you a lot of CC in the fights, and the ability to CC enemies keeps you alive a lot of the time. As for my traits, Max Life, Poison Imbuement, reroll that, Total Armor, and 3 ranks of Cold Imbuement. For my chest piece, I'm running the aspect of Might. Basic skills grant 20% damage reduction. You're running combo points, so you're always auto-attacking. As for my traits, I'm running poison damage. You don't need that. Total armor, damage reduction from distant enemies, and damage reduction. You can replace poison damage with damage reduction from close enemies. As for my gloves, I'm running the aspect of accelerating doom. Critical strikes with core skills increase your attack speed by 25% for 5 seconds. Gives your abilities faster cast speeds and your basic attacks faster attack speeds. For the traits, I'm running Critical Strike Chance, Critical Strike Damage with imbued skills, 4 ranks of Rapid Fire, and 10.2% attack speed. For my pants, I'm running the aspect of Disobedience. Pretty straightforward, you gain armor when you deal damage. The armor lasts for 4 seconds. Pretty good. As for my traits, I'm running 4 ranks of Dark Shrouds, which you should be able to replace with damage reduction, total armor, damage reduction from close enemies, and damage reduction from distant enemies. As for my boots, I'm running the aspect of Shared Misery. It allows your CC to bounce. It even allows your frost, chilled, or frozen enemies or CCs to bounce the other enemies. It just gives you a little bit more CC when you're in a big group of enemies. As for my traits, I'm running movement speed, dodge chance, energy cost reduction, and dexterity. You can replace energy cost reduction with damage resistance while injured. That'd be the best one there. As for my crossbow, I'm running the Edgemaster's Aspect. Skills deal up to 38% increased damage based on your available primary resource when cast, receiving the maximum benefit while you have full primary resource. With Rapid Fire, you always have full resources because all the enemies are always vulnerable. So you're always full, so you're always getting an extra 40% damage. As for my traits, I'm running Core Skill damage, Vulnerable damage, Dexterity, and Critical Strike damage with imbued skills. For my necklace, aspect of Umbrus, critical strikes with marksman skills up to 84% chance to grant a free Dark Shroud. I just love Dark Shrouds. More movement speed on this build is better. It allows you to kite, keeps you from getting hit. As for my traits, I'm running Total Armor, 3 ranks of Exploit passive, damage reduction with while injured, and damage reduction. You can replace armor with damage resistance from close, and 3 ranks of Exploit with damage reduction from distant enemies. That would be the best necklace, but this is a pretty decent one too. As for my ring, I'm running the aspect of the Expectant, which attacking enemies with a basic skill increases damage of your next core skill cast by 10% up to 30%. You're running combo points, so this just works perfectly with that. As for my traits, I'm running vulnerable damage, physical damage, critical strike chance, and critical strike damage. As for my other ring, I am running aspect of Rapid. Basic skills gain 30% attack speed. It just allows you to weave in your autos faster, which makes your next cast of Rapid Fire come out quicker. Critical strike damage with imbued skills, critical strike chance, and imbued skill damage. Pretty decent. As for my main hand dagger, I'm running Condemnation. Pretty straightforward. Your core skills do 40% increased damage when spending 3 combo points. This works perfect with your Rapid. It works perfect with your Expectant aspect and your combo points. So this is a pretty decent dagger to run with the build. As for my offhand, I am running aspect of Repeating. Rapid Fire has a 45% chance to ricochet to another target. Pretty straightforward. You're running Rapid Fire, might as well run this. As for my traits, Dexterity, Core Skill damage, Critical Strike damage with imbued skills, and Critical Strike damage. As for my skills, running Shadow Step, Shadow Imbuement, Cold Imbuement, Concealment. Concealment is good for CC break, and it also allows you to get out of sticky situations pretty easy. Very good skill. Puncture. Puncture is just the best auto or basic attack in my opinion, and Rapid Fire. Alright, moving on over to specialization and abilities. I'm running combo points. I just think it's the best of the three for this build. Inner sight, you're never really just focusing on the one single target. And for preparation, you could use preparation. I just find that combo points works better, gives you more damage. As for my skill tree, I'm running puncture, built all the way out to fundamental puncture. I just think puncture is the best auto attack or basic attack, and fundamental puncture just gives you another source of vulnerability. I have rapid fire maxed out, built all the way out to improved rapid fire. I have 3 ranks in the stutter step. You're always kiting with this build, so getting movement speed while shooting is very good. Running sturdy and siphoning strike, 3 ranks into both. 1 rank of shadow step, it just gives you a CC break, or it allows you to jump on an elite if you need to one-shot him. And methodical shadow step is the CC, which allows you to jump on an elite and CC it. I'm running 3 ranks of weapon mastery, 3 ranks of concussive, and 3 ranks of trick attacks. This works great with Mangler's aspect, because once you daze them, you can now knock them down for 1.5 seconds. And then with shared misery, that knockdown can be transferred over to another enemy. I am running 1 rank in shadow step or dark shroud, and the other 4 are coming from my pants. Built all the way out to subverting dark shroud, just gives me more movement speed. Running 1 rank of concealment, another CC break, and another way to get out of like sticky situations, perhaps. I'm running 3 ranks of exploit, and 3 are coming from one of my gear pieces. I'm running 3 ranks of malice, more vulnerable damage. 3 ranks of precision imbuement, just gives my imbued skills more critical strike chance. 1 rank in shadow imbuement, and that's built all the way out to mixed shadow imbuement. Mixed shadow imbuement just allows you to do more damage to enemies that you have this applied to. I'm running 1 rank in cold imbuement, and the other 3 are coming from my helmet, and it's built all the way out into mixed cold imbuement. I also have 3 into fidget finesse. It just allows me to do more damage to chilled enemies and 30% more damage to frozen enemies. No ultimate skills, and 1 rank in adrenaline rush and 3 into haste. More movement speed and 15% attack speed if you're below 50% energy. Finally, I'm running precision as my key passive. Alright, moving on over to my Paragon board. I am running Canny in my first slot with Prime, Resilience, Lawless, and Skillful. Moving on over to my second board, I'm running Cunning Stratagem with Exploit. Also have Dominant, Core Skill Damage, and a Lawless built out. Moving on over to board number 3, I am running Eldritch Bounty with Infusion. I also have Imbuer, Dosage, and Potent built. Coming off of Eldritch Bounty, I am running Tricks of the Trade with Ranger. I have Havoc built out, I have Lawless built out, and I have Focused built out. Moving on to my next board, I am running No Witness with Knowledge. Oh, No Witness with Combat, extra critical strike with core skills. I have Knowledge built out, and I have Training built out. And the last board I am running is Cheap Shot, with my Control Glyph. This board is almost the exact same as my Barrage build. It is just backwards because I like to waste my gold. It's just the way I built it when I was trying to come up with a new build. But that is the board for this build.
time.
Oh. My goodness.